Hello traders, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing great. So I hope you had a nice weekend. This weekend was a disaster in terms of Indian cricket. We won all the matches in World Cup finals, 10 out of 10. And the last match which we should have won, we failed to win, right? We just missed the match, right? It was Australia who has got the World Cup maybe sixth or seventh time, right? And if you have seen the match, I'm sure you would have seen the match fully, how strategically they have played the match, right? See, a top order batsman has gone in the first 5 overs, but still they have hit a good run of around 41 runs. Then a single batsman, single-handedly took the Australian team to the World Cup. It was Travis Head, who is the man of the match. Yeah, he's the man of the match, right? Who strategically took the game to the World Cup finals, right? In spite of, see, it is not their home ground. No one out of that 130,000 plus people in the stadium, maybe 1,000 people or maybe rarely 5,000 people would have supported for Australia. Otherwise, I was seeing only blue everywhere. Each and every corner of the stadium was blue, right? In spite of all this thing, he never lost focus. He stayed. They just nailed it. It was Travis Head. Really, we have to appreciate the Australian cricket team for their spirit and their strategies. These kind of strategies is what we have to deploy in our trading system. You have to have a system. You shouldn't be losing focus. You shouldn't see. There are lots of things when it comes to trading, right? People talk about, we have a Telegram group. People talk about so many things. People talk that RSI is oversold, this oscillator momentum is lost, that is gone, this is gone, FIs have sold that, DIs have bought this, FIs are net buyers, DIs are net sellers. Lots of noise, right? If you go to our Telegram group, lots of noise. I wouldn't say noise. They are sharing their opinion, they are sharing their perspective, but lots of things are there. You have to avoid all these things and you have to sail through the course and make sure end of the day, whatever happens, we should be in profit. That is the ultimate thing, and that is what Travis Head did yesterday for the Australian team, and it was a really very good match, right? Match worth watching, right? Anyway, even though I am an Indian, I am supporting Indian team. But if you say, if I had a perspective or I had outlook that Australian team was going to win. In fact, we conducted a poll in our Telegram group, and most of the people, around 79% of the people, told that it is the Indian team which is going to win. This is the emotional problem, right? You take out the emotional problem and see the logic behind who is going to win. And if you see logically, it was Australian team which was going to win. Way before the match started, we just put the poll, and just 18% of the people were saying Australia is going to win. Same thing applies to trading also. Most of the people are emotionally attached to their MTM losses. So avoid this. Avoid your emotional problem. No matter what strategy you deploy, you will come out in green only, right? You will come out in profit only. So that's a whole different ball game. We will see. We will forget. We'll leave behind. Maybe, hopefully, we will get our World Cup next time. Going forward, we will see what is happening to the market. And if you are following us, I have been saying for a very long time, in fact, 2 or 3 trading videos, I have been saying that we are likely to consolidate, and that is what is happening. So for the last 3 or 4 days, Nifty in fact has not moved anywhere. Low was around 19,600 and up was around 19,800. So we are just consolidating, but with a heavy volatility between these two numbers. Downside 19,600 and higher side 19,800 is what we are swinging for 3 or 4 days. Now, if you observe the market, the likelihood of market coming down, or let's say Nifty coming down before 19,000, below 19,500, or for that matter, to be precise, let us say around 19,530 or 550 level is going to be very, very hard. The gap which was formed on 13th of November is going to be very hard to be taken. And in fact, if you see, on 15th November, low was around 19,579, but bears were not able to capitalize, and it was bulls who are winning, and still now it is bulls. Even though market was very volatile today, they were not able, Nifty was not able to close below 19,500. We are way away from 19,700. At the same time, you have to remember 19,800 is a very, very strong resistance. So 19,800 on the higher side and 19,500 on the downside. Either bulls have to take 19,800 and go till 20k, or bears have to take 19,500 and bring Nifty to 19,200. So this is a short-term perspective. I'm not saying this will be held or that will be held, resistance will be held or support will be held. I'm just giving my perspective. Either bears have to take 19,500 or bulls have to take 19,800. So for the 4 or 5 days, and I'm sure tomorrow also we are going to consolidate with huge volatility. We are also going to make two-way, three-way moves like what happened today. And in terms of Banknifty, make sure bears are trying very hard to close below 43,500, and it is not happening. And if you see today's chart, low was Banknifty low was around 43,450, but close was around 43,584. So somehow the markets were able to, Banknifty, to be precise, Banknifty was able to close above 43,500. So 43,500 is a very, very key resistance on the higher side 44,500. So 44,500 on the higher side and 43,500. We are just 80 points away from lower support, which is 43,500. So let us see what is going to happen. For Banknifty to move on the higher side, Banknifty has to take this gap which was formed between 16th and 17th. So 16th, if you see, 16th close was around 44,064, and 17th open was around 43,656. So there was a gap down of around 300 plus points. So this gap has to be taken for Banknifty to move on the higher side. As we told you, why this is happening, why is it such a big gap was happening, is because of RBI governor came out with a risk disclosure for this unsecured loans, right? So maybe that could be one problem why markets are, Banknifty is not performing, whether you see it on a 5 minutes chart or even if you see it on a daily chart pattern. So if you see it in a daily chart pattern, look for around 44,500. First, this gap has to be taken, which is around 44,200, and low is 43,500. And in terms of Nifty, 19,800 and 19,000, which one? 19,500, right? Yeah, 19,500. So either of these two levels has to be taken, then only we will see some movement, whether the market is bullish or bearish, but still then we are going to consolidate. Who knows, maybe tomorrow also we can gap down. Nifty might be going below 19,500, or Banknifty might be going below 43,500. So it's a very, very it's a hypothesis, right? So we'll see, we'll wait and see. But for now, I'm sure that the markets are going to consolidate for next 2 or 3 trading sessions, because as far as I'm concerned, there is no positive news or negative news unless it's a surprise to the market. There is neither positive news or negative news, so markets are likely to consolidate. And in terms of US market, day after tomorrow, there is a very important event around 12:30 a.m. FOMC Wednesday. FOMC meeting minutes are there, and Jerome Powell, Federal Reserve Chairman, has indicated they are not going to increase the interest rate, or they are not going to decrease the interest rate. They are going to pause the interest rate likely, which is going to be the third time. If they pause the interest rate this time, it is going to be the third time US Federal Reserve is going to pause the interest rate. And in terms of US markets are kind of jittery. European markets are all in the red. So nothing is going to happen. So we'll have to wait and watch where the US market closes. Then we can decide what is going to happen to the market, right? I hope I have summarized everything. Stay non-directional. You might make some money. I hope I have summarized everything. I'll see you in another video. Till then, take care. Bye.